CBIC has clarified various issues related to entry of data in Form GSTR 3B. Let's see the issues addressed. Circular number 170/02/2022 GST dated 6th July 2022. Subject is mandatory furnishing of correct and proper information of interstate supplies and amount of ineligible or blocked input as credit and reversal thereof in return in Form GSTR 3B and statement in Form GSTR 1. It is desirable to report the information correctly by registered persons in Form GSTR 3B and Form GSTR 1 to ensure correct accounting and accurate settlement of funds between central and state governments. In order to ensure uniformity in return filing, the board clarifies various issues in these paragraphs. Let us see the issues which are resolved. First one is furnishing of information regarding interstate supplies made to unregistered persons, composition taxable persons and UIN holders. This information is only for accounting purposes by the government. Output tax liability will not be increased when we disclose the information in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B. The output tax liability is already declared in table 3.1 of Form GSTR 3B. This is for information purpose only. The unregistered persons, composition taxable persons and UIN holders, they cannot take input as credit. So the details of supplies made to unregistered persons, composition taxable persons and UIN holders has to be disclosed separately in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B. In some cases, it is also noticed that the address of unregistered persons are captured incorrectly by supplier, especially in cases those belonging to banking, insurance, finance, stock broking, telecom, digital payment facilitators, OTT platform service providers and e-commerce operators. It leads to wrong declaration of place of supply in both the invoices issued as per section 31 of CGST Act as well as table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B. So the information required to be furnished in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B, it is required to furnish place of supply wise. These supplies are already declared in table 3.1. So to assist the registered persons, table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B is auto-populated on the portal based on details furnished by them in their Form GSTR 1. So table 3.2 is already auto-populated in from Form GSTR 1. So the taxpayer can verify the same and make any corrections if necessary. It is hereby advised that registered persons making interstate supplies to unregistered persons shall report the details of supplies, place of supply wise in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B and table 7B or table 5 or table 9 bar table 1 of Form GSTR 1 as the case may be. Then, to registered persons paying tax under Section 10 of CGST or SGST Act, it is composite taxable persons, and to UIN holders shall also report the details of such supplies, place of supply wise in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B and table 4A or 4C or 9 of Form GSTR 1 as the case may be, mandated by the law. Table 4 is taxable outward supplies to registered persons including UIN holders, excluding zero rated supplies and deemed exports. Then table 4C. Then table 9 is amendments to outward supplies that are taxable and reported in table 4, 5 and 6 of earlier tax periods. GSTR 1 return including debit notes, credit notes, refund vouchers issued during the current tax period. It is table 9. Then customer database should be updated properly with correct state name and to ensure that correct place of supply is declared in tax invoice and in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B while filing their returns, so the tax reaches the consumption state as per principles of destination based taxation system. GST is a destination based taxation system. By declaring the place of supply correctly, the tax reaches the correct consumption states. Therefore, it is to be disclosed properly. It is also advised that any amendment carried out in table 9 or table 10 of Form GSTR 1 or any entry in table 11 of Form GSTR 1 relating to such supplies should also be given effect to while reporting the figures in table 3.2 of Form GSTR 3B. Table 9 is amendments to outward supplies that are taxable and reported in table 4, 5 and 6 of earlier tax periods GSTR 1 return. Then table 10 is debit note and credit note issued to unregistered person. Table 11 is details of advances received or adjusted in the current tax periods or amendments of the information reported in the earlier tax period. Next issue which is resolved is furnishing of information regarding ITC availed, reversal thereof and ineligible ITC in table 4A in table 4 of GSTR 3B. Table 4A of Form GSTR 3B, it is getting auto-populated from various entries of Form GSTR 2B. Various reversal of ITC on account of Rule 42 and 43 of CGST rules or for any other reasons are required to be made by the registered persons on his own ascertainment. It is to be disclosed in table 4B of Form GSTR 3B. There are different practices which are followed by different taxpayers for reporting ineligible ITC and reversal of various ITC in Form GSTR 3B. It is to be considered that the amount of net ITC available as per Table C of Form GSTR 3B, it gets credited to electronic credit ledger of the registered person. It is important that any reversal of or any ITC which is ineligible under the provisions of CGST Act, it should not form part of the net ITC available in Table 4C. So it should not get credited to the electronic credit ledger of the registered person. Form GSTR 2B is a static statement. It is a month-wise auto-drafted statement for all registered persons, which is introduced from August 2020. It provides invoice-wise details of ITC available to registered person, including details of ITC on account of import of goods. The details of the Form GSTR 2B will get auto-populated in Table 4 of GSTR 3B, and it is editable in hands of the registered person. The whole data in Form GSTR 2B will be auto-populated in Table 4 of Form GSTR 3B, except those cases of ineligible ITC. There are two types of there are various ineligible ITC which can be seen from Form GSTR 2B. First one is ineligible ITC on account of limitation of time period as delineated in subsection 4 of section 16 of CGST Act, which is a person can take ITC for a particular financial year. The time period is the time limit to take the ITC is November 30th of the November 30th after the end of the financial year. For example, if the taxpayer has to take ITC for financial year 2021-22, then the time limit is 30th November 2022. If he has missed any ITC, he can take the ITC within 30th November 2022. Otherwise, the ITC will get lapsed, and any ITC taken after November 30, 2022 pertaining to financial year 21-22 will be ineligible. Earlier it was September 30 of the following financial year or filing of annual return, whichever is earlier. Now it is after passing of finance bill 2022. It was being changed to 30th November 2022. That is all about limitation of time period as delineated in subsection 4 of section 16 of the CGST Act. Second case is where the recipient of an intrastate supply is located in a different state or union territory than that of a place of supply. For example, a person registered as GST taxpayer in the state of Kerala stays in a hotel in Tamil Nadu. The hotel issues a CGST plus SGST bill as per the place of supply rules. Place of supply in relation to location of immovable property. The person belongs to a different state, but bill received is CGST plus SGST bill, and the hotel also uploads this CGST plus SGST bill in his Form GSTR 1, and this corresponding taxpayer in his Form GSTR 2B will see the entry as ineligible ITC. So it is ineligible ITC in Form GSTR 2B and it is not reflected in Form GSTR 3B. So it is pertinent to mention that the ineligible ITC, which is not part of calculation of eligible available ITC, is now part of calculation of eligible or available ITC in view of auto-population of table 4A of Form GSTR 3B from various tables of Form GSTR 2B. So the registered person is required to identify ineligible ITC as well as the reversal of ITC to arrive the net ITC available, which is to be credited to the electronic credit ledger. These procedures are to be followed by the registered person, which is being detailed here. First one is total ITC, which is eligible as well as ineligible ITC. It is being auto-populated from statement in Form GSTR 2B in different fields of table 4A of Form GSTR 3B. The two exceptions are already discussed. First one is ineligible ITC on account of limitation of time period as delineated under subsection 4 of section 16 of CGST Act. Or second situation is where the recipient of an intrastate supply is located in different state or union territory than that of place of supply. The next important point, the registered person will have to report reversal of ITC which is absolute in nature and which are not reclaimable. ITC which is to be reversed and which cannot be reclaimed, such as ITC on account of Rule 38. It is reversal of ITC by a banking company or a financial institution. Rule 42, reversal of inputs and input services on account of supply of exempted goods or services. And Rule 43, reversal on account of capital goods on account of supply of exempted goods or services of CGST rules, and for reporting of ineligible ITC under Section 17, Subsection 5 of CGST Act, it is to be reported in Table 4B1. Section 17, Subsection 5 of CGST Act, it deals with blocked ITC. It is to be disclosed in Table 4B1. Registered persons also have to report reversal of ITC which can be reclaimed, which is reversed and which can be reclaimed on a future period subject to certain conditions. For example, Rule 37 of CGST rules, which is non-payment of consideration to supplier within 180 days, Section 16 subsection 2 clause B and Section 16 subsection clause C of CGST Act in Table 4B2. Section 16 subsection 2 clause B means that there are 5 clauses in Section 16 subsection 2. The fulfillment of these clauses only makes the taxpayer eligible to take the ITC. Here, clause B it is the taxpayer has to receive the goods or services or both. Clause C is the taxpayer, subject to provisions of section 41 or section 43. The tax charged in respect of such supply, which is to be actually paid to the government, either in cash or utilization of ITC admissible in respect of such supply. So these conditions has to be satisfied. If the taxpayer has not satisfied the condition as per clause B and clause C, the ITC should be reversed and such ITC can be reclaimed when the conditions are satisfied. The reversal is to be done in table 4A, B2 and the ITC can be reclaimed in table 4A, 5 on fulfillment of necessary conditions. These reclaimed ITC shall also be shown in table 4D1 table. Why? Because the table 4A, it is auto-populated from GSTR 2B. When we make any change in table 4A, there will be mismatch between the details as per GSTR 2B and details entered by the taxpayer. So this reclaimed ITC shall also be shown in table 4D1. Table 4A-B2 shall also be used by registered persons to reverse any ITC availed in table 4A in previous tax periods because of some inadvertent mistakes. Mistakes committed by the taxpayer in previous tax periods, the ITC can be reversed in table 4B2. The net ITC available will be calculated in table 4C, which is as per formula 4A minus the sum of 4B1 plus 4B2, and the same will be credited to the electronic credit ledger of the registered person. As the details of ineligible ITC under section 17 subsection 5 are being provided in table 4B, so no further details of such ineligible ITC are required to be provided in table 4D1. ITC which is not available, which is ineligible on account of limitation of time period as per subsection 4 of section 16 of CGST Act, or where the recipient is an intrastate supply located in a different state or union territory than that of place of supply, it may be reported by the taxable person in table 4D2, and the details will be available from table 4 of Form GSTR 2B. It is clarified that the reversal of ITC which is blocked under section 17 subsection 5 or any other provisions of the CGST Act and rules made thereunder, it is to be required to be mentioned in table 4B and not table 4D of Form GSTR 3B. If you like the video, please like, comment and share the video. For more updates, please subscribe to our channel. For further notifications, please press the bell icon. Thank you.